Hey guys, I'm Kayakis, and welcome to TV Archive. Tidy up together. But I don't have any friends, so I'll be doing this all by myself. And in case you were wondering, this game does have a PvP mode. So for those of you looking for a little PvP action, this might just be the game for you. But we'll go into a single player mode. Normal seems like it should be pretty good. And here we are, our very own video store. Yeah. Blueprint, I guess that's the shelf layout. Wait. Who laid this out? Alright, and to start, yeah, you can see, I guess there's kind of a box, and then there is we can jump, that's good. A upper floor, I suppose that it is. I like that painting, actually. And then looks like this is probably where we want to start. Cat and mouse show. I know a cat and mouse show. Can I hold all of these? Answer is yes. So it looks like at the top left you can see we have 10 out of 10 in our hand. Let's press space to jump. There. Left shift. Okay, and right mouse button to zoom in. Wah. E. I already did that. Yeah, we'll get to there. Alright, cat and mouse show. This is probably cartoon. So number 4. Where are we at? I assume we're over here. And that's number 1. Oh yeah, look at that. So number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does it matter where these go? Perhaps not. Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I skipped over the 1. Well done! Yeah. Alright. Number 10. And so on and so forth. Number 1. It would be nice if these were in order already. Does it tell me... Okay, yeah, in the top left it does tell me which one I'm currently holding. So that is ideal. And number 6. 1 skill point! Alright, maybe I should pick this up and then throw it down. Where'd that go? Did that go through the floor? I guess we'll get to that when we get to it. Press G to place a videotape. Oh, so I can actually just place it. Just like that. Interesting. Change the order of videotapes. Okay. Press R to open up. Man, a lot of tutorial here. Alright, skip forward in the tutorial enough where it wants us to place movies back on the shelf. Well, I already did that, so let's see if we can't find another kind of set here. Oh, I already have 2 of these. Let's go and see if we can't find more. Well, went down this whole side, and so far I have not found any more Confused by Time Travel series. Looks like I'm holding number 10, so that indicates to me that there are 10 of these. And they have like a, I guess people walking in a lighted tunnel. Yeah, I haven't found any yet. Is that the Gladiator? Gladiator Maximus. It is. Yeah, it might take a little bit to find these. I found one, and another one is right here. So now we got 4 out of the 10. Yeah, they're kind of hiding. That is not the one I'm looking for. So, what, 4 down, 6 to go, I suppose. They're a little harder to find, apparently. Although, it'd be very hard to find if... I noticed some of these are actually just laying on shelves, and I hope that's not the case for these ones. Another one just laying on the ground here. Perfect. See if we can't find any more. I do have still that other side on the back there to do. I've seen quite a few of these. I can think of 3 right off the top of my head. So that might be another one. And then let's see, that's Utopia Priest. Yep, still just taking a look at. Trying to go a little bit slow just so that we can appropriately gauge whether or not any of these that I'm looking at are in fact... Is this one upside down? Maybe. Gauge whether or not these are what I'm looking for or not. Yeah, there's another one. I should probably collect those next. Well, after running around for a hot moment, I came up with a pile of these, 6 of those, and I think 7 of these guys here. Get these in a better pile, I suppose. But I've gone through and I tried looking through all of the piles, and I'm not seeing them. I'm sure I'm missing some of them, but I think what I'm going to do actually is come here and grab all of these off the shelves because, well, they don't need to be on the shelves. It'll also let me see what I am missing, or not missing, but what, if any, are things that I need for my collections that I've gotten already started. So I think this is going to be my next step at least. Oh wait, was that something? No, it was not. I was hoping that just in this short amount of time I'd actually find something and I could show you guys, but no such luck for that. And even as I'm continuing to talk and dragging this on, still nothing. But at least I can actually see what those are by the title instead of them being all buried and, well, out of reach. Well, unfortunately, after clearing out all of the bookshelves, there were none of the ones that I was collecting here. So that's pretty sad. But I think what we're going to do is, I was hoping to get just a full handful and be able to complete the shelf at one go, but I don't think that's going to be the case. So I might just grab the 7 that I have here and start putting them down somewhere. Confused by time travel. That'd be sci-fi? 10. 10 is a back shelf, which is over here, I think. So sprint is a toggle, not a push. So this should be 3. What am I at? 1, 10, 2, 7, 9, and 6. Alright, so we should just need 3 more of those, wherever those may be. So I was just going along picking up some boxes of different seasons and whatnot. And I thought to myself, man, this box looks pretty familiar. I just can't place it, but yeah, just big question mark to me, I guess. Sorry. Alright, well, while sorting out a couple of books, you can see I haven't actually gotten any more on shelf. I think I have all of these. So let me go pick up all of these. 10 out of 10. Yes or no, season 1. Is this comedy? I don't know. Alright, I think this would be a game show, number 14. So I'm thinking I'm over here. 14 right in the middle over here. Alright, oh my goodness. Zooming around with my sprint being a toggle instead of a push. Alright, survey says, yes indeed, we do have a winner. That one there, number 5, right there. 3, 10, 7, 2. Finally start filling in some of these gaps, and 9. There we go. Whew, all that just to complete the little tutorial mission that wouldn't backtrack for that one, huh? Oh, look at that. I can push tab and get a skill point. So hit tab. Okay. And what do we have here? I have 7 skill points. This one highlights the same videotapes as the topmost videotape in your hand. 15 correctly placed videotapes. So I have to place videotapes in order to recharge this. That is just the floor plan. Wait, arc. Why do I need the floor plan? I have the maps. Alright, but we'll go ahead and grab that. Okay, so we are not able to activate it, I suppose. Highlights the correct shelf. I don't think I need that. What is this? Carry 2 more tapes in your hand. I don't know if I need that either. Okay, well, I picked up all of my Good Morning Everyone series here. And so hopefully there are none left on the floor. Well, not right here. There are 2 left on the floor. So if I hit 3, there's 1 there and 1 there. How did I miss those? Grab that one and okay, that's how I missed that one. Can barely even see it. All right, here we are. But now I have to place 15 books in order to recharge that, which obviously I have 10 right here. The problem is I have Good Morning Everyone 1992, 1993, 1994. What's this one? 1996. So I'm missing 1995. In my hand, I have 1997. I'd like to get these in order if possible. But, I mean, that's pretty tough ask, I would say. I don't know what the first one is. Is it the 92? I don't know. So, as painful as it is, I think I am going to go ahead and just toss these ones down next to here. And then I'll know that, well, it's complete, but it's pretty sad just in the fact that I don't want to complete it because I want the series to be in order. I don't want an out of order series. Well, that being said, I have these yes or no ones, which I know where these go. So this is season 2, so we'll just go right in line, or do I want to go down? Well, 2 and 3. I think I'll go down, actually. That way they're all right here. Don't know if that's a good idea or not, but I guess I could also use it to help line up for the numbers, so I guess that's something. Number 10, number 8, and number 6. So we are missing quite a bit, and if I want, I can grab it out. Can I grab a full one? Oh, I can. Interesting. Find all volumes of the same title and place them on the same... Oh. So I gotta complete a shelf row. So I think... Well, that's a column, not a row. I don't know. But I can come over here and grab these guys now. I hope I have more than 6. I have 8. Not bad, actually. So this will give me the... Well, not enough to be able to reuse my ability, unfortunately, but it's a pretty good start. Number 7, number 5, 8, 4, 6, 1. So we're missing 2 and 9. And then, yeah, if we can manage to figure all of those out, which you'd think videotapes with a big old question mark would stand out more, but unfortunately, it doesn't really seem like they are. So I finally found the Good Morning Everyone from 1975. It's one that I saw a lot frequently. It's actually this one right here. This Naruto looking symbol here. Yeah, I came across this a lot. I never actually looked at the title. And I kept thinking to myself, maybe I should go and just find those, you know, take a little break from whatever I was looking at. But never actually did until I just happened to come across that, and now I see that little green symbol there. I guess it resembles a sun, sure. But I mean, at least I found it. Does that make 8 different types of videos in the series? I'm not sure. I can't count, so it makes it hard. But yeah, just kind of looking around, look for anything that looks kind of sun-like or in that realm of the same kind of color. These gray ones from, let's see, 1973. Those are pretty difficult ones actually to find because there's a lot of gray kind of books. So yeah, makes it a little bit harder. But I am glad that I finally figured out the 75. You can see I have a few of them. Yeah. Saw it here, saw it there. Saw a lot of them actually just kind of laced around here. Unfortunately, wasn't smart enough to actually figure it out. The more I come out here and look, and basically just kind of looking for the same movies actually, the more it feels like this one movie is like half of the movies that are out here. It's kind of crazy how many of these things I'm actually coming across and how frequent it is. Alright, well, I went ahead and sorted out the books that we do have. The green kind of bled into that one. Oh well. But we have 92 or 72, 75, 74, 76, 73, and 77. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm guessing that's all of the different types. So I'm thinking this is all that we have to work with. So it starts at 72 and then goes 3, 4, 5, 6, and that one's actually the last one. Funny enough, this one that I got last here, which is the 75 series, is actually just one away, and I feel like I should be able to find that book. Maybe it's on the table somewhere. Well, after another quick look around here, just seeing if I couldn't find any more, I could not. I think now that we have a good idea on how this is split up, good morning everyone. This is like a talk show, seems like. 20? Or there's not like a morning show, is there? I don't think so. So let's try for 20, which is actually right here. Oh, so if this is it, then this could be... where would 5 be here? Wrong category. Aw. Alright, well, let's go ahead. It's not a talk show, apparently. What would good morning everyone be? Well, I'm not sure, so I'm going to try maybe news and game shows. I guess basically I'm just going to try around and see what I can come up with. So 13 and 14. Naturally, they are on the opposite side of everything. I think 13 fits more than 14. I can't even remember what they are. All right, 13. Let's put it here. 5. Ah, so it is this news. I think this is what it is. But we have our ability, so I'd like to go ahead and dump all of those since our ability is book based. Come over here. Which one do we not have a lot of? This one, actually. We have like 6. Yeah. So this should be a pretty good use of this one. So we hit 3. We have 1 there, 1 there, 1 right here. Really? I hope that was it. And... oh, 1 right here. Alright. Of course. And this thing's about to wear off. Hiding down on the bottom. And right there. It's just so easy to walk past these things. There's so many movies to look at. Everything's catching your eye. And you just don't know what to look at. Sorry, I thought I kept seeing something. Apparently not. But we can head on back over here. This was 9. I am on the wrong side. I need 13. Over here. So this is 92. I think this is the first one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah. And we may as well just put these ones down as well. So that's 10 and 1. I think that's 5. Good. 2, 8, 6, 9, 4, 7, and 3. One more skill point. Ah, there it is. Tutorial completed. And another 5 books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll have our ability back. So I think that's 8. 2, 10, 4, and 1. There we go. Let's do it all over again. Which one do we have? I know we only need 1 more of those, so it might not be super useful. This one, okay, 6. At first I thought it was only 5. Yeah, I think we got them all. So something similar where it's probably buried somewhere around here. Let's give this a look. 1 there. I need, what, 4 more? So, is that it? Okay. Got the 1 there. Of course, it's buried right here. 1 here and 1 over there. They're both slanted, so they look like they're in a book pile. Saw this was right there. Head on down here. Right here? Yes. Alright, nice and easy. Alright, once again, got our books. Let's see. Of course, there's 1 right here. There it is. 1 there and 1 there. Alright, those are the last 2. It's just facing right up. Not even buried. Not like this one. This one's buried. How was I supposed to see that? That's the neat thing. I wasn't. But yeah. I'm sure if I look hard enough, I'd be able to find the other ones. And then... let me up. You can see this is how far I am. I did bring those ones over. I am 1 short on these ones. What is this one? 73. So right in here. Yeah, I'm 1 short on those green ones. Or, yeah, green ones. So unfortunately, I'm not able to finish that out. But I think between this and the the green ones there, that I'll be able to use my ability again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then be able to finish out that one. Whatever color that is. It's another blue, I suppose. No, let me... placing these are a little bit difficult. That's 7. Okay, just missing 2 of these books. And they're both right over here. And then after all of this, we'll just be missing the 1 green book. Which is easy enough to... Well, I hope it's easy enough to find. And this is how close we are to being able to finish this all out. We are just missing book number 8 on that series. Otherwise, I think that's all of these Good Morning Everyone, which I think is a like Good Morning America kind of type of thing. Well, I'm not sure if you guys are going to be able to tell what I'm collecting here or not. I mean, actually, maybe, but I got a bunch of sports over here, including boxing as well. And I thought these were all going to go into one general sporting spot, but no. Checking the map, which is all the way over there, it turns out baseball, boxing, tennis, and ones like this, athletic games. Those are all separate items, but I figure I may as well just get them all put together. Heavyweight boxing. Look at that. They're just everywhere. I have such a pile. And I haven't even gotten to this part. All of this is just from my little walk right about there. I'm almost to the end of this one row. And this is how much I've gotten. Oh boy, it's gonna be a little while. Trying to make sure I have plenty of room over here. These daily sport news, not picking those up yet. There are like rally car races and other things like that. I gotta draw the line somewhere, so that didn't make the cut in as far as this one goes. But yeah, I didn't get over to this part either. I just went basically from here straight on up, and I did not get very far. And I have a long ways to go yet still. But while trying to look for these, basically I'm not looking at the title or the covers. While I'm doing this, I'm looking at the titles. So if I see basketball, boxing, baseball, tennis, football too, that one's in there too, then I look a little harder, try to pick that one up. But yeah, going based off of the titles now instead of the covers on them, it's making it a little bit easier to find them. It's definitely slower, but like I said, there are a ton of these kinds of books here. Already at 12. And that was just from this one little area. Oh, I didn't mean to fall off. Let me back. Was that something I missed? It was. Man. Yeah, there's so many of these things. It's easy to, well, not get all of them. And they are taking up quite a corner. Alright, where did I miss that one? Like right here. Yes, got it. Alright, just taking a quick peek, see if there's anything else that I missed. I don't think so. Alright, back on up here. Yeah, just basically, oh, football, tennis, scanning, athletic games. Yeah, I've been taking those. Just scanning, seeing if there's things that I should be taking or not. And, well, there is a lot of them. Alright, while I was cleaning up everything, I happened to come across the final book of Good Morning Everyone. So, let's see if we get anything special for completing a whole section. Just 1 skill point. That's pretty sad. Oh well. Let's take a look here. That is 6. So, wait, can we not get this? 6 skill points. It says it costs 6. But it's not golden. I wonder why that is. Well, I think it's time for a little partway update. And so this top layer here, I've done 1 full circle. I have not done the bottom. And this is what we're looking at right now. This is a pretty big pile. Oh, I fell down. Yeah. Like I said, it involves basketball, tennis, baseball, football, and boxing, along with this athletic games. So what is that, like 5 or 6 different genres, titles, if you will? And then each one has like at least 3, if not more, like years basically. Like you got the 1980 basketball finals, 1981 basketball finals. What's this one? 1978 basketball finals. So yeah, just like the Good Morning Everyone, there's going to be, seems like quite a bit of these. And I think actually before we go and dig into the main floor bottom area, I'm actually going to try to sort some of these things out because it's going to, well, I'm kind of running out of room. Oh, interesting. I can just kind of go right on in here, it looks like. Nice. Well, while I was organizing, putting some stuff away, I decided to get a second ability, which I don't know if I'll use very much. It just highlights which bookcase is the right one. I mean, yeah, I don't think it's worth spending all my books for. I guess I do have some charges of it already. But yeah, I decided to get that just so I could kind of overcharge it as I am sorting and organizing. And I came into my tab list, and it looks like you're not able to move on until you get everyone in the row, which is kind of lame because that makes me spend 5 skill points on something I don't want or need just so I can progress. And yeah, now I gotta fill out 3 more bookshelves or areas just so that I can get something that I actually do want. So that's kind of lame. Well, I just finished up my search of all of those sport related ones that I was searching up. So baseball, basketball, tennis, whatever else. Just finished up the main floor there, I guess. So that means we finished up our first look, or a look, I suppose, on this top area and the bottom area. And we've gotten quite a few actually filled out. I was just doing another scan here, just seeing what I could see. That's baseball. Having to find another basketball one right there. So, I mean, yeah, here's how our basketball one ended up. You can see some of them are filled up, like filled. Some of them are missing 1 or 2. So we have gotten pretty close on all of these. What is that? Basketball? Nice. What is this? 77 right there. Cool. Yeah, a lot of these, they're just dotted around. I'll find them eventually and get them into spot. There's no need to, I guess, hunt them out at this point. Taking a look at the other ones, here's boxing. Pretty much the same thing. Coming down over here, we have baseball. Pretty much the same thing. I think this might have been our best one. Looks like we have a lot of these that are actually filled. Athletic games. Looks like 4 of the 6 are filled. Only missing 3 books. Football cups, which is soccer, from what I can tell. Only 2 of these are filled. And then tennis. We're missing quite a few tennis ones, surprisingly. Seems like I was always coming across tennis, but oh well. I haven't really checked the table, so there could be some stuff up there. And then, yeah, working on some horror ones in between, just kind of a little bit of a break between the sports guys. Came across a bunch of these, what is this? Count of Fears. So 1 and at least 2 parts. I'm not sure if there's a 3rd part. I haven't seen a 3rd part that I know of. So that might be a good spot for... Oh, where was it? Oh, I don't think it was this one. There's one of these series that only had 4 parts. So that was left 2 down below. I'm not sure which one that was, though. Oh, actually, I think it was right here. Game shows. Yeah. Picked up the... Here it is. Your Maze Season 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then you have quarter-minute seasons here. So yeah, it's leaving a 2-episode gap there, 2-season gap there, which I'm not a big fan of. But I do have 1 more of each of the maze and quarter minute. So this is season 2. Nice. Finish that out. And that one. We're only missing 1 left on these, huh? Yeah. The maze ones here, I did use my ability. I happened to miss that one. Luckily, I found it. So we're only missing 1 quarter minute season 3 episode. other than that, I mean, it's hard to say for sure, but it definitely looks like there is less less videos out on the floor. I mean, we have done, if you look in the top left corner, we've completed 49 shelves, or like units, whatever. Seasons, yeah, that's probably about right. And have placed 847 individual videotapes. So that translates to quite a few skill points. You can see we've gotten this, so this one makes it so that the highlighted videos happens for longer, and we don't it uses less charge, I guess. This one highlights the shelf, meh. This one archives floor plan, so we just have this floor plan here. I don't really plan on using that. This one here, category names on shelves. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but yeah, each shelf has its own category name on it now. And this one sorts the books that are in my hand, then it makes it easier to place down. We have 17 skill points. I'm looking at this one, auto placement. So then it'll just automatically place the videotapes onto the shelf in the correct order. So as long as I have all of the videos or whatever, it'll just automatically get them placed. And that one sounds pretty nice. However, it's not charged up at all. Well, I guess it has one charge. But you can see like my number 3 ability down there at the bottom, it has 580 out of 12. So we have gotten a good bit of charge on that, just going through all of these sport kind of ones here. Yeah, I know I'm missing quite a few, so always going to be kind of on the lookout, but like I said, it's not going to be my top priority. I suppose we can work on placing down these count fears and trying to get these all done up. Well, fortunately, it looks like we have all of the season 1s. Cleric of Death. I don't know if that has a third season or not. I'm not sure. This one is just a single. Maybe I should have thrown that down there. I could always switch it around later. But I guess this can go right here. It's hard to know if something has multiple seasons or not. I mean, obviously, if it has a part 1, part 2, or whatever, then it's easy to tell in that regard. But as to how many seasons and parts there are, that's hard to tell. Hey, that was our 50th shelf. Alright, grab all of these part 2s. They can go right on down here. But yeah, so is there a part 3 to this? I don't know. I'm leaning towards no because I haven't found it. Same for this one. I feel like if there was a part 3, I'd probably find it by now, but I don't know. So, finally getting into some cartoons now. So basically anything that's animated. Friendly Spook. I imagine that'd be a cartoon. It's either that or like horror. But I mean, it is friendly. Little Casper, I suppose. Tennis. Alright, we'll throw this in. I've got a few sports ones that I've seen that I missed, so I've just been throwing them right over in there. Speaking of, there's Pennywise, huh? Let's see. Yeah, just basically looking for any kind of animated title like that one. Pink Cat, Sailor, oh, Jet Family, Baseball, huh? We'll throw baseball over there with the ones that I missed. We have another one of those. One more I can hold. Funny Duck. Looks like that's probably a one-off. And then trying to find spots for these in a good order is kind of tough. Some of them have 3, like this one. And, well, not that one. And this one. And this one. But then other ones, I think, only have 2. So I'm going to guess that... Whoops. That Inspector Budget only has 2 seasons. And so I'm going to try to put that one there. Stone Family, that one's over here. That should do. Jet Family, yeah. Just a lot of going back and forth on this. So like I was just saying, it's hard to say how many seasons these things have. And I just found out that the Scheme Coyote has a third season, which means I'm going to pick up all of these, which originally these I think were the ones that we started with. I put right up there, but ended up having to move them because everything ended up having more and more seasons. So let's throw that down. Now we just have this, and I think hopefully this is the last time I'm going to have to move these. Well, after a short bit of time, you can see I didn't get very far. I decided I'm going to try doing this a little different way. So I'm going to, instead of being in the middle, come up to the edge here and just kind of maybe do this one at a time. So we hit our search ability. Come and grab. We have 18 seconds, so it'd be good to get all of these before time runs out. Should have... Oh, I missed one in the middle there. Good to know. It's kind of in the book pile there. One here. One right over in this area. There we go. We have them all. And now I could either just sort them like this. And then I could put them down one at a time, which obviously I'm going to do for this one. Or I could have it auto get placed. I think either one. If I alternate between the two, 15 books and 20 books. Yeah, if I alternate between the two, then it seems like I should always be able to basically do that. Let's go for the second Super Ant series. I'm going to have to collect a ton of books on this one. So... let's see, fortunately, none right there. Grab this one. Grab. Come on. Alright, I know where that one is. I'll come back for it. Got things to do. Alright, one in the big old pile there. Good to know. One here, one over here. Alright, so we should need just two more. Where's the Super Ant? Is that it? No. When the thing runs off, it gets a little more difficult. Alright, so one in the big pile. I think it was this big pile. It's either this one or the one right in front of this one. And then one over by the desk. There we go. And now we can hit 4. Just like that. Easy enough. Also, this has a cooldown, does it? I would imagine so. Okay. And 10 skill points, we can get source videotapes in your hand numerically. So that would be a lot easier for that one. Otherwise, we could hold 3 more. So yeah, I suppose that one will be worth getting before the extra carry capacity. So we'll probably be using the sorting the books a lot more. I mean, that has a cooldown or a capacity, cost, there we go, of 10. So every time we place down 10 books, we'll be able to at least recharge that. Oh, a couple more sport ones that I missed. But cleaning up some more of these sport ones that I found, looks like we have the last one in the athletic game. So I'm curious on if it's still just going to be worth 1 skill point for completing this, or if I'm going to get even more. 1. Sad. But it does turn green. That's interesting. Well, yeah. We got our first one done. Yeah, you can see none of the other ones are green. But maybe... let's see. Get this one on top. We are 2 away on the football ones. And tennis. This one will need probably a good amount here yet. Grab that. There we are. 71. Right over here. 69. And there. It's coming together, but yeah, still missing a good few. So we're about halfway done, give or take. 1,600 out of about 3,200 books, not books, tapes, all shelved up. We've done 140 shelves. And I mean, this has been going pretty quick. I've just been taking a book. I'm leaving these just because I don't know the order, because they're separated by year instead of parts. So then I hit my locate button, be able to see where all of these guys are. And then, yep, no, time's running out. Fortunately, the time does last for a good while. However, I spent a lot of time jumping around. So this one's right here. The other one's over there, just in case time runs out. All right. I think, is this it? Yes. Then romance, we're right next to it. All right, so this is Love of Rose. That is not Love of Rose. Here's Love of Rose. And because we have so many stocked up, may as well just go ahead and use our ability. All right, and basically it's just a rinse and repeat. Just keeping our locate thing going. Picking up all of the books. Yeah, it's nice that there's enough time now. One more. There it is. Enough time that we have, we can just go around and get all the books in one go. This might be an action. Let's see. Is this an action? Yes. So we'll go ahead, auto place all of those. That was a part 1, right? That was a part 2. And because I'm committed to making sure everything isn't, whatever. Making sure everything is in order, I will move it. Another update. We are just over 2,000 now. Let's see. That's part 3, part 1. And yeah, it's going pretty smooth. Doing the same tactic like I mentioned earlier. So this is how things are currently looking. And how things are currently going. I mean, bookshelves are getting filled. I am progressing through my skill tree. I wish I could pick and choose and that it didn't force me down the line. I especially wish I didn't have to buy already 10 of them, huh? Especially wish I didn't have to buy every one of the upgrades before moving to the next column. Because I wouldn't have bought that. And probably some of these other ones. Probably wouldn't have bought those. But that's where we are. We do have this ability where we can auto collect 5 tapes. I don't think it's going to be very useful until we can get up to this one. I mean, this one would be ideal, but I feel like we have to get all of these tapes put away in order to even get this one. So I don't even think that one's going to be useful at that point. But yeah, so 31, 51 more sets done. Oh boy, that's quite a bit. Let's see, TV series, My Lovely Fellas, Season 4, should be right here. Oh, yeah, lots and lots to do yet. Well, we're finally at a part where this game should be very, very close to wrapping up now. We just finished out buying all of the skills, so now our auto collect collects 9, so we should just be able to pick up 1. So actually, I see there's a Cursed Saturday Part 1 and a Cursed Saturday Part 2. So let's put the Part 1 on top. I assume those are going to be horror movies. So let's go ahead. We can summon it in and then use our number 4. And then we can summon this in and use our number 4 right there. And already we have 2 of those down. Let's see. Songs of Tombs. Guests of the Mist. I'm not sure which one this goes to. Okay, it does go here. So we can summon this in. Bring it on in. How about this one? Perfect. There we go. Like I said, this should go pretty quick, especially given that everything is pretty long duration. So we can hopefully get this going not too shabbily. Yes, indeed, we are making pretty quick work of this now. So basically, just need to check if it is a series or not, just for my own sake. And then, yeah, I have this thing always being highlighted. Dump it on in. The longest part, the hardest part, is remembering which buttons, which keys I need to push. It's just 4 and 5, but I can never remember. I always have to hesitate. I don't want to waste my uses, even though I have a ton of charges. There we go, 300. I think this one said it was here. I wasn't really paying attention. Nice. Another one done. And yeah, you can see we are about 100 movies away. So I guess this is about 100 movies. Pure science. I'm guessing this is a documentary. Let's see, is it? Yes, indeed. This one, we have one similar to it right here. And let's see, I'm not sure where this one goes. Right over here. Yeah, so this is going pretty quick. There we go. All of the comedies are now done. United Physics. That's a documentary. Accidentally killed my momentum by trying to sprint when I was already sprinting. Alright, and what do we have here? Yeah, I keep just wanting to click to put them down, but I have to remember to use my button 4. Because if I try to click, it's not going to work out too well. But this is going very, very quick. Butterflies and knights. And then I get used to pushing the button 5. Oh, I haven't finished this one? I know exactly where this one goes. Yeah, some of these just try to... Oh, I haven't finished this one either. These are the ones where I did earlier on and couldn't find all of them. Unfortunately, tennis. Man. All of these little riff-raff ones are coming out now. Is that one done now? No. Missing maybe one more tennis. Daily sports news. I know exactly where this one goes. If I could get up. Oh, we don't have many of these ones, right? 75? Yeah, so let's go ahead and gather all of these then. Alright, news is almost done. We need one more, I think. Is this it? No. Cuddling friendship. Where does this go? I figured it was going to be in the romance. Is that all the romance? Indeed it is. Immigrant Tony. Let's go ahead, gather all of these. Part 1. I know I have a part 2 in there. Yep. So, get that in there. We are very, very close to being done here. Ah, tennis. Which side is tennis? Right there. It's still glowing even. So we have 3 more books. The Sicilian Godfather. Put that right in there. Now I need to find out where my books are. Hello? Where am I? I guess these aren't books. I keep calling them books. They are not books. They are movies. Here's a movie. Sicilian Godfather. That goes right over here. And then after this, we'll have one more. Which title or which genre? It's a news. I need the night news. Where are you? Found it. Somebody put it on a desk. That's probably where it spawned in at, actually. But nonetheless, right there. Well done. Open the door. Oh, I kind of thought this misty thing would go away when I get it all done, but I suppose not. Let's see what's behind door number 1. Congratulations. Yeah, that took me about 9 hours to do. A bit longer than I anticipated, but I suppose it does have a multiplayer function, so you could probably split this up and get this done in a fraction of the time. Let's see, watch some news from the 80s. Maybe not. But that was TV Archive. Tidy up together, but I did it alone. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like. Also consider subscribing. It would greatly help me out. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.